This is a tutorial on how to do shaders really quickly. So obviously, as you can see, it's one shader for the entire gun that I have, but nothing is in the map yet. So we're going to start off in Photoshop and put everything in there. In here, I'm honestly just going to open all of these at the same time to make it easier. So using the reclaimers.net, we're going to start off by creating the diffuse map. We need the albedo base color, and then we also need our ambient occlusion in one. So we're going to open up the first one. All right, so we're in the base color. We're going to come into our ambient occlusion, knock that down, copy this, paste this, and all we're going to do is hit multiply on our ambient occlusion, and we're going to save this as our diffuse.tiff. And in here, we're just calling it Legion Railgun Diffuse, and because this is the railgun that I'm working on right now, save that. Yes. All right, next we're going into metallic. So our next step is creating our specular map, which is going to be metallic first, then roughness, then ambient occlusion. So when we get our roughness in, we're going to copy and paste it, Control I to invert, and then we're going to change the blend mode to lighten. So we're going to Control C, then Control V, we're going to Control I to inverse it, and then we're going to hit lighten. Then we're going to do ambient occlusion, setting it to multiply and opacity at 75%. Ambient occlusion has been saved. Coming in here, copy and pasted it. Then we're going to do multiply, 75. Then we're going to save this as specular. Railgun specular, save that there. Yes. So now we're going to combine all of these into one. We're going to Control C. We're going to do a new file. We're going to call this Legion Railgun Control Map. That's just what I prefer to call it. You don't have to. Clipboard, whatever the layer it is that you copied, paste. Then we're going to go into channels, red, and then we might need to do that again. All right, so here we have all of these. We have that. We're going to do that. We're going to copy and coming in here into channels, into red, we're going to paste. So it's only in the red now. Next, we're going to do green. So now coming in here, if you don't have the metallic map, you would just make the channel, red channel, solid black. But since we have it, we don't have to worry about that. Copy your unaltered roughness map, paste it in the green channel, make the blue channel solid white. So we're not going to do anything to the blue. We're going to paste it, the roughness, into green. So coming in here, we're going to do that. Control C. Coming into the control map, green, Control V. Now if we were to look at all of it, that's how it looks. Now we are going to save this on the computer. And then we're just going to save it as the control map. So now I believe we have one last thing to do. We are going to go into our normals. So then as you can see, we're going to go into the green channel and invert the green channel. And then all we're going to do from that is we're going to save it with the zbump underscore afterwards to make sure that when it imports as a bump map. So coming in here, green, Control I, and then we're going to save that. So now we have it in here saved as Legion Railgun zbump, save. Okay. Now we're going to import the bitmaps. So we're going to do tool bitmaps objects / weapons / Legion armory / Legion railgun / bitmaps. And that will import all the bitmaps so we can start on the actual shader. And notice that it says it imported it as a ZBrush bump map, so that did work. I believe there's a way to do it for the specular, I want to say, but probably not. I don't know. So starting off in Gorilla, we're going to open our shader. I'm going to drag this a little bit. So we're going to do tolerance between PBR maps. And then we're going to want bump mapping on for a standard. So let's start with the albedo map. All right, albedo done. Detail down here is where the control map goes, so we're gonna put that in. Then we're gonna do that and that, and then we're gonna do 1, 1.25, 0.2, and then we're gonna save that. Now coming back into the actual game, you can see that that did in fact work, so this is how it looks now with the shaders. Hope that video helped you guys out. I know last time I didn't fully understand what I was doing, but now that I do and finally made it, I figured I might as well make a video since I've been making a bunch of custom guns. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a live stream Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to be part of the multiplayer test experience, I'm going to be live. This is the map that I'm going to be doing it on. If you want to stop by my Discord, let me know. You can join and get the mod from there. So hopefully I can get a few people to play. It'll definitely be interesting to test all the guns. So looking forward to that. Stay tuned till tomorrow. Peace.